Hey, what's up guys? Alex here in downtown Toronto. We're at the southeast corner of Church and Dundas streets. Just a couple blocks east of Yonge Street. I just walked here from the Eaton Center after getting off the subway. I did a walking video in Midtown an hour ago on Broadway Avenue. And then I took the 11 bus to Davis Hill Station and then the subway down here, and it's gonna get dark pretty soon. And here we are, our second walking video of the day. I don't know if I'll make any more, but tonight's, or this evening, is going to be the Cavalcade of Lights, the start of a winter festival happening in Nathan Phillips Square. Yoshi and the Panda are on their way down. But Vasily and a fairly new streamer who I met last month, goes by the name of Sweetly Lurai or something like that. Anyway, his name is Vincent. He's nearby right now with Vasily. So maybe after this video, I'll probably go and find him if they're still there. But I was wondering if Vasily was going to go down there because he hasn't responded to my messages. So we're also on the campus of TMU, formerly Ryerson. It's an overcast day today on this Saturday, November 29th, 2025. I say it's pretty freaking crazy that we're already at the end of the second last month of the year, right? A few days, like literally in a few days from now is December, and then when you know it, Christmas will be around, and the new year, 2026. And there's the Metro United Church. Oh, sorry, no, that's over there. This church, I forgot the name of it. I don't want to make any assumptions just in case I get anything wrong. It's been a while since I filmed a walking video on the street, and we're gonna walk all the way down to front where it ends. Here's Henry's Cameras. This is a fairly new location. My dad used to work at the original one back in the 90s. It's like 30 years ago. And there's the hospital I was born at, St. Michael's Hospital. Of course, yesterday morning on Black Friday, I was walking up Yonge Street from front to Dundas and into the Eaton Center. So now we get to see the other side of over here. Yeah, so there's a hospital, and Massey Hall is kind of visible. Oh yeah, it was St. Michael's Catholic Cathedral. And again, the hospital where I was born at almost 22 years ago. Actually, I want to cross to the other side. At least for a little bit. You can see Scotia Plaza over there. I'll go to front, and then I'll probably just make my way up to Nathan Phillips. Maybe I'll just take the path. It is a little bit cold, but not the worst. And again, this is the eastern end of, well, this is the east side of downtown where it's been gentrified a little bit. A lot of condos have gone up, including the one behind me at Dundas and Church. And this here is the Metro Church. There used to be a few camera stores around here, including Vistech, Henry's, and Downtown Camera, all of which I think my dad worked in. Definitely Henry's. I'm not sure about Downtown Camera, but there's a squirrel. Lots of squirrels around here every time I come to this area. There's another one over there. A few more, but they're going to be going into hiding as it gets darker. And then the Christmas tree lighting begins at 6:30 p.m. Hey, more squirrels. Just enjoying the overcast weather here in downtown. What's he looking at? He looks pretty cute in this position, eh? It's just frozen. And here's Queen Street East. I did a walking video around here back during the Thanksgiving long weekend last month in October, and I didn't like how short it was because I started a video from here, and then I went all the way to Union Station, so I decided to scrap that video. So this is a replacement for that. Of course, remember that time I had to walk literally over 3.5 kilometers from here just because I missed a streetcar. There wouldn't be another one coming. I literally got to like Jones Avenue before the next one came. So just goes to show how freaking bad our streetcar system is in terms of reliability. Speaking of which, here comes one. And there's the 97C Young Bus. It's diverting through here because of a Palestine protest at Yonge and Dundas. I came out of the Ian Center and I just stumbled myself into that. Here's Richmond Street East. And what should be a pretty long light cycle here. At Richmond, and then next up Adelaide. And like I said yesterday morning on Black Friday, I walked Yonge in the other direction, so heading north. And this street ends at the Esplanade, so that's where I'll wrap up the video. And I don't know if I'll make a third walking video because time's gonna go by. I have no idea where Yoshi is. I messaged him, he hasn't replied. Sapan, he's gonna start his live stream at 5:45 p.m. Then I want to make it to the Eden Center for a little lighting and snow show that they have at the top of every hour. I think I'll have time. But just to take a break from the cold, I might just duck into the path at Brookfield Place, because that's like the nearest half entrance to here. And it is now 4:15 p.m. That's the St. James Cathedral. And technically we're in the St. Lawrence neighborhood. It is St. Lawrence. That said St. James out there, but unless I'm confusing myself with St. Jamestown. All right, now we'll go back to the other side. Stay along here. There's my favorite Tim Hortons. Our 501 streetcar. Oh, that might have been Yoshi. I just got a message. Obviously, I'll get back to it after the video. Or maybe not. It could be my cousin Richard or another friend of mine. Who knows? Yeah, there's the cathedral. Ooh. Just took a tumble. Oh boy. Somebody didn't clear snow off there. I know parts of central Ontario got hit with snow earlier today. I was hearing about Barrie, which is 50 minutes north of here. Here's King Street East. Of course, I'm going to be stuck here again because your light cycles are just so annoyingly freaking long. That's the most annoying part. Look, there's the signals for the for transit priority. Of course, the streetcars have to come along here. And it's essentially this part of King between Jarvis and Bathurst, all restricted for just streetcars, and there's limitations on vehicles that could come through here. But some of them have already made their way through here anyway, illegally. But that's of course, that's a very long story. Here comes a streetcar now. And they also rebuilt the whole intersection this summer. And surprisingly, they got it done pretty fast. Score on King. Hey, there's an inflatable Santa. Where's... Oh, was it set up to look like this? Because it looks like he's... Oh, yeah. Look, he's just lying down, kind of, anyway. Here's Wellington Street. I did a walking video on Wellington 2 days ago, on Thursday. And there's the back of the... Well, actually, no, that's the front of the Flatiron building undergoing renovation. So that's why they've had scaffolding here for the past half a year. I'm not sure when everything will be finished. And I gotta put my gloves on eventually because it is cold. Gone are the days of wearing t-shirts and shorts. And it was unseasonably warm to begin fall. Oh, they have a huge group here. It must be all tourists. I mean, this is a touristy area. St. Lawrence Market is that way. And Union Station is that way as well. Yeah, there's St. Lawrence. Yeah, unfortunately, not the best view because, you know, the Flatiron buildings and scaffolding is one of the more underrated older buildings here in the city. And I hear sirens. Of course I have to wait. Oh, this gives me, well, normally I would pause here, you know, just to wait for the lights. It's kind of long too, but this gives me a little bit of time to do some people watching, give you a little look around the neighborhood. We are in one of the oldest parts of the city. Old Town is just where I came from. Like St. Lawrence Market, that's that way. And Financial District at the other end. Yeah, definitely pretty busy around here. There's the 121 Esplanade River bus. Yeah, Wellington merges onto Frontier. And finally we can cross. And this may be another short-ass video, but at least it's better than nothing. Wanted to get another video in after making one on a residential street. Oh, doing some photography. There's a Banksy on the other side. I'd have had to cross over to check that out. Another Tim Hortons here. There's always one in every corner. And I think the new No Frills is just down there. I think it's the one that opened up this summer. Alright, so I'll cross over at the Esplanadas right now at the bottom of Church Street. I'll show you guys the Yeah, look, it's over there. But obviously you'll have to get a close-up look of that. Again, lots of old buildings around here, beautifully preserved. Really remind me of Europe at the most. It's the Goose Island Brew House. So it looks like inside. Yeah, here it is. Here's what I was telling you about. Oh, now I'm gonna get copyrighted here by freaking Seven Nation Army. Oh, look, there's that presto card is still stuck in there, but there you go. Let me get out of here before I get copyrighted, of course. The spaghetti factory's down there. Originally, I thought it was a Toronto thing, but I didn't realize, when I went to the one in Vancouver, I knew I was going to be in for a treat, and that was like the original location, the Gastown neighborhood. So now, at some point, we got to go to that location, because I really enjoyed the food there, even though I don't like spaghetti, but it's worth a shot. Okay, we're going to walk this way now, and going to start wrapping up the video. And I'll find my way up to the path. I'll get up to Yonge. Oh boy. It's getting darker. Scotland Yard. I think that's another pub. There it is, the old spaghetti factory. So that's it. So thank you very much for watching, and happy American Thanksgiving to our American viewers south of the border. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well, and stay warm. Happy holidays. Take care. Au revoir and peace out. Bye-bye.